Hey guys, finally I did my full face everyday makeup look. I got a lot of requests for this video, so I just decided to just get it done. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, don't leave without subscribing, and here's the look. So the first thing I always do is wash my face, and I'm currently using this oil-free acne wash cream cleanser by Neutrogena. This is what I used to wash, and I would tone with this alcohol-free toner by Neutrogena, also using cottons. It's always good to start with a fresh, clean face, especially if you have oily skin, because it's just a better way to stay like matte throughout the day. My lips tend to dry out like real fast, so I always moisturize with this EOS Lip Balm. So I'll just moisturize because you don't want to like do your makeup look hungry. And I'm going to use the Milani Prime Shield. To prime, I would usually use the Rimmel Stay Matte, but there's a reason why I'm not using the Rimmel. I'm going to make a video about that. Subscribe to the channel if you wanted that video. So I'll just go in and apply like this much, especially to my nose and this area. That's like my oil magnets, so I should say oil fields because it's coming from my face, right? I'm actually concealing my birthmark, which I just kind of did without recording it, and like these spots on my face, these dark spots. This is the Allegra Pro Concealer in the color Espresso. Just going to go right ahead and conceal those. Alright, so this has been working for me. I saw this on YouTube a few months ago and I tried it. For persons with like oily skin like myself, you need to like try to just make the base of your, well, before you put on your foundation, whatever is happening under your foundation just needs to work. So apart from putting on like a primer to control the oil, I use like a powder or a setting powder. This is the Invisible Blocking Loose Powder by Black Opal, and I love it. I usually put a generous amount. When I say generous, like generous, on my nose and this area especially. It's even like kind of falling on my clothes. It really helps with keeping your face matte. Don't be afraid to like put a whole lot because your foundation will hide it anyway. I usually put makeup and powder on my ear because my ears are always oily. So now that that's in, I got some on my brows. For foundations, I use the both of them are Maybelline. This one is the new one that they have, the 24-hour. I'm going to do a foundation on this one. What's the correct name for this? Just Maybelline, the 24-hour one that they've just launched, and well, I should say put on the market. And this is the Fit Me Matte. This one is in Java. The Fit Me Matte is in Java, and this one is in Mocha. I use these two colors because so far this is like the closest that I could come to my shade. And this is my ratchet looking beauty blender. I actually cannot get rid of this beauty blender because I like the flat top, the shape right here. This is what I use. If you know of a beauty blender that looks just like this one, I would appreciate it if you just post where I could find that beauty blender in the comment down below. I've been trying to get this one again, and I even went back to the place where I got it from, and I couldn't find any at the time that it was in Jamaica. So I just go ahead by, this is like a pump, so I put one pump, put like a pump and a half, because it gives like decent like coverage, not decent coverage, it's like, there's something that I'm trying to say, I don't know, you get a lot out of it. And I don't put much of the Java because it's really dark for my skin tone, and if I put too much it makes me look ashy. And then I just use my finger, my index finger, and I just blend it in. And after I've mixed the concoction together, I put it on like this. Very important for me to cover my birthmark. I put it over here, my nose, there, and then I would just take the rest and probably put some like here, just like wipe it off. And then I go in and just start. I usually focus on the center of my face first, because I find where it makes my foundation look more natural when I focus on the center first, and then I work my way out like I don't know. So when I'm done like getting the majority of it, like starting to blend, this section here I want it to look natural, so then I start making my way up, like I create like a gradient, and then I blend it into my hairline. I also always put my makeup on my ear, both of them, because you want to give it like full coverage. Not full coverage, you want your makeup to blend. You want your makeup to blend like really well. Your foundation to blend like really well. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my time. Like I just do like I brush it into my hairline to let it fade in natural. Like, you know, you don't want to look as though you're wearing a mask, like literally, like just put a mask on your face. So you want to blend that in really nicely. So with the pump and a half plus a little bit from the Java shade that I use, this is what the type of coverage that I get. Like if you zoom in, you notice that like here look kind of patchy, and then I have some scars here, it's still showing, and then my neck. So I would, depending on how I like get coverage, I would probably go in with like a half pump more, and then I'd add the Java like just a tiny bit. And this time I concentrate on the sections that didn't get blended properly. And I'm doing this because like when I take photos, you would see it, like you'd say, okay, you didn't get enough coverage with your foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like blend that in. So my foundation is on, and for highlight I use the same concealer I use to conceal my birthmark and my dark spots. So I'll highlight by putting it down the bridge of my nose, brighten up under my eyes, and here, here, and here. Just go right ahead and blend that in. Now time for my brows. I will, this is the e.l.f. brow pencil, and it's in the color neutral brown. So I'll just go ahead and start combing my eyebrows with the spoolie. And with the eyebrow tutorial that I did, I realized that my eyebrows are like too light of a brown. So I will comb. This is like well, what is this? This is like an old mascara from Estee Lauder that is drying up, like it dried up. It's not drying up, it dried up already. I will just take off the excess, and I'll comb the hairs of my eyebrows lightly just to add some depth, like make it a bit dark, because that brown is just too brown. Just want it to look a bit dark. I don't want it to look black, like in your face black, but I just want it to look a bit darker. Okay, so it kind of looks like patchy, like ratchet, but we're going to blend that in. So you take this spoolie back and you just comb it out again, because you want to blend it in real nicely. And then with the pencil part, we're going to comb in, fill in all the spots that we want to fill in. Just usually comb up like so. And down. Okay, so now that I add like some depth to my brows, I'm going to just make them look less, they look like thick now. I'm going to just give them like an highlight and outline with the same concealer, the LA Girl in the shade Espresso, and my what is this, a concealer brush. Like I just put like bits and tips of it on the brush, and then I come in like so, and I do it from the top, and I do the same thing for the other brow. And now I'll blend that in like so. Basically I just like blend the top first, like the outer part of the line, just to blend the concealer back into my foundation. Okay, so now that I kind of like blend the concealer into my foundation, now I'm going to get rid of this on fleek look, because I'm not into the whole on fleek eyebrow thing. I like more like a natural looking eyebrow. So I'm going to blend the concealer into my eyebrows now by feathering it. So I do like this. I just like feather it for a real natural look. And then I come at the top and I comb my hairs like up in a way, like so, and then I just go ahead, I just do that until I like what I see, and then I do the same thing to my other eyebrow. So eyebrows are done, and now I'm going to like contour, like just add some shape back into my face. And this is the e.l.f. matte for matte palette, and I use this color, the darkest brown, and this is the e.l.f. contouring brush. I think the number for this is 84035. That's the number for the brush. So I would just like do so in the darkest brown, and then I would come here, at my hairline, of course, my jaw, my nose. Sometimes I used to go like overboard on my contouring, and then after I watched Bobbi Brown, the makeup artist, the woman Bobbi Brown, and she was like, she doesn't contour, or even if she contours, she just says she hates contouring because it just looks like dirt. And every time I do my contouring, like, that is just stuck in my head. Don't look like dirt, don't look like dirt. You just want it to look as natural as possible. So I always focus on like my hairline and this part of my face. Like you can see the line there. And I would come into my nose and just blend it out here on my jawbone. I guess like if I want like a dramatic contour, I could put more, but it's just like an everyday look. So you just want your makeup to look natural. So you just don't want to like go overboard on the contouring. You just want to put back the shape into your face. So for my eyes, I always line with like a really dark, like black eye pencil. So I would go right here, not too thick, like you don't want it to jump out at you, because I don't want like my bottom lid to look darker than my top lid. You kind of look like tired and your makeup just looks bad, like ratchet. So I do the same thing for hair. And then the top now, I draw a thick line, like I come as closely into my lashes as possible. So like when I lift up my eyes, like you don't see brown, you see black. This crease in here for my makeup, it usually comes out when I blend like my eyeshadow in, and I'm going to do that in a while, you're going to see. And I do the same thing for the next eye. Don't worry about how untidy it looks, we're going to blend that out. I think this is called a smudge brush or a blending brush, I don't remember. I'm going to put everything in the description box down below. This brush is like a no-name brush. The eye pencil that I just use is the Jordana Easy Liner Retractable Pencil. For eyes, it's in Jet Black. And I'm back into the e.l.f. palette, matte for matte, and I'm using the darkest brown again. So I just like put like some on the tip of the brush, and right here, not all the way in, right here, you blend the black in. Like you want it to look natural. Like I'm sure you get it by now. I'm going for like a natural makeup look. And I do the same thing here. You're just smudging the eye pencil basically, but you don't want it to look black, you want it to look dark brown. That's why I'm using the brown from the palette. And then as you can see, like my eyes look like kind of baggy. I mean, that's how my eyes look. So what I would do to just brighten up under my eye, I use this brown and I just go right in and just brighten up under my eyes with the same brush. I do the same thing for the next eye. Okay, so it doesn't look so bad now. Just work with that. Okay, so for the top, we go back with the darkest brown in the palette. You take a generous amount of brown and you blend out that black eye pencil, and you even blend out the crease that was cracking because I didn't use like a eyelash primer, not eyelash primer, eyeshadow primer, or whatever you want to call that primer. So you blend it to look like a smoky eye, but it's not really a like it's a really light and subtle smoky eye. And you bring it like to meet you the bone of your brow, and you do the same thing for the other eye. Okay, so lashes time. So for the lashes, I usually wear lashes like when I haven't lost all of them, because I'm always misplacing my lashes. This is the Broadway Eyes Lightweight, and it's in the type Flirty. Now, if you've been following my lash journey, I've been struggling with applying lashes, so I realized that cutting the lashes down in length, the width of the thing, you don't need your lashes to extend all the way. Like, you don't need to come all the way or across. So I've been cutting my lashes down, and I'm using the Star Glue Lash Adhesive. I'm going to cut these in like half or a little over half, and I use the shorter section of the lash. Like, okay, so the full length of the lash was like so, and this was the longer section. This is a shorter section, so I'm not going to use a longer section. I'm going to use a shorter section, and then this part I'm going to put it in the middle, so it just looks like, you get me. This Star Glue is kind of funny. Like, usually I see a lot of people using the glue or applying the glue after the like waiting a few seconds, but with this glue you shouldn't wait that long. Like, you should kind of apply kind of immediately, and it works best that way. So I find when I use half the lash, it's easier for me to apply, and I've just been working with that for the past months until I am like better at it and I can apply the entire lash. My lashes are on, and like this one didn't go on like really well, and like if I lift up my eye, like it's obvious that I'm wearing lashes. So when that happens, I take this this e.l.f. eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. It's in black. It's like, it looks like a marker, and I would just like fill it in, like go right in underneath there, and just put some black in there. It just really works, and it's like a good hack, makeup hack. I'm using the e.l.f. 3-in-1 mascara. 3-in-1 for what? I don't remember what the package said. I don't put it on the lash, the fake lash, because it kind of looks tacky, but I do put it on like my natural lashes, where it's like here and at the bottom, to bring it up. So now for my lips. This I usually line my lips when I'm wearing lipstick, so this is the same e.l.f. in neutral brown. So I put like a thick line at the bottom, and then I just put like well, top of my lips are already dark, so I don't really need to put a liner there, but I still do. And this is the Jordana. I've been wearing this lipstick for the past couple of months, and it's done. Like, literally, it's almost done. This is in Eggplant. I putting on my lipstick is like a struggle. Like, I try to get the line as straight as possible. Sometimes I do feel miserably. Okay, so that's it. This is my full face everyday makeup look. I mean, usually my makeup looks like this. Like, if you go on my IG, my makeup usually looks like this. Maybe not as nice because it depends on the amount of time that I have. On average, my makeup takes 20 to 30 minutes. It can go like up until it can go for like an hour, depending on how special the occasion is, or if I have that kind of time to spend like an hour on my face. But on average, I spend 20 to 30 minutes on my face. This is my first full face makeup look for my channel. Check me out on Instagram, and I definitely see like so much makeup looks that other YouTubers do, or probably I'd see something like on a poster that I really want to do. So just subscribe so that you could like catch those videos of other full face makeup looks that I will do, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.